Hi, I'm Matt, and on today's Matt's World DIY, I'm stepping out of the kitchen and into the garage because I need to change the air filter on my 2014 Ford Escape. Let's get to it. So the first thing we need to do is open up the hood and use our support arm to hold that thing up. And when I did this, I noticed, man, my engine bay is in terrible shape. It's so dirty. I think I'm going to do a video on how to clean this. But anyway, locate the box for your air filter, and it's off there to the right. And there are 4 screws that hold it down. I noticed that these screws weren't necessarily put in properly, and I think it's because the previous technicians had stripped the holes that they screw into. So that's not a good thing. Now to remove the air filter, pull up and pull out toward the right. That will disengage it from the opening where the air goes into your engine. I noticed that the airbox was pretty dirty with debris, so I got my shop vac out and started cleaning that out, and also got distracted by other debris in the engine bay, but then I decided let's get back to the air filter. So anyway, here is the air filter. It's made by Motorcraft for Ford. I'll put a link in the description where I got it off of Amazon, and do keep in mind that I'm an Amazon affiliate, and any purchases that you make, if you click on it, I'll get a little kickback from that. So but here's a comparison of the new air filter to the dirty old air filter. It's really important that you change these out regularly so that your car will perform better. Now there's a tab at the edge of this air filter. It goes straight down. That's what confuses so many people. There's a notch in the box where that goes. Now, in order to put your air filter in, you're going to have to do the reverse of removing it, but use some muscle and push it in, and it will lock into place in the grooves that I'm about to tell you about. Now, the edge of the air filter has a ring that needs to lock into place. There's a groove on the air box that coincides with the groove that's on the edge of the air filter. And this requires that you have some strength, use some strength and push so that you line those grooves up and get them locked into place. That will make sure that your air filter is seated properly. Now, whenever you've made sure everything is all cool, put the top of the box back on, and here you'll notice I'm dealing with stripped holes where the bolts go in. So I'm just doing my best to lock these in and get them as tight as I can. And this was actually the most challenging part of this maintenance routine for me, because the holes were just not holding the screws down, but I got it to a point where I think it's going to be good. It's going to be good enough, and I'm just, right now my concern is this dirty engine bay, so I'm gonna have to clean that up. So anyway, I got my shop vac out and I cleaned up most of the loose debris, the leaves and the dust and dirt, and getting those air intakes nice and clean so that air that's going into the cabin has a chance to flow more freely and to pull in some fresh air. So I wrapped things up and then I put the hood back down, and I have a few words I want to talk to you about in the kitchen. So let's go. 2 things that your car absolutely needs. It needs fresh oil, lubricants, and it also needs to be able to breathe. And changing that air filter is going to help it breathe, and then getting regular oil changes is also going to extend the life of your car. This is just part of your normal, regular maintenance that you need to perform on your vehicle. As you could tell, it was a little bit difficult to get that air filter in there. One of the common things that people are saying is that these air filters don't fit. It's too tight. It won't go into that little groove. Well, you really have to use some muscle, push that thing in and secure it, and it needs to have a nice super duper tight fit. So that's why that's the case. I think the worst thing about this experience is getting the cover back on, lining up the screws, and the fact that all of the screws screw into these little plastic holes. That tends to create a situation where the holes are getting stripped and then the cover doesn't sit securely. So that's perhaps something to be on the lookout for, and be careful whenever you're doing this. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and also leave a comment. Have you had any issues with the 2014 or that era of Ford Escape and the air filters? Let me know. I'm curious to see what you have to say. Anyway, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, don't forget to check out some of my other DIY projects on my DIY playlist. I'll see you next time.